Welcome to this virtual assistant course. My name is Coach Dennis and I'll be the one to take you from the beginning of this course to the end of this course. This course is going to last for 1 month, and during this 1 month we are going to be teaching you every software you need to become a professional virtual assistant. We are not going to leave anyone untouched, even though this course is completely for free. We are going to equip you with everything you need to excel in the virtual assistant world. Everybody is now working online. Everybody is now looking for jobs online. It is your turn, and I'm going to be showing you here how to actually get those jobs. Now, after the course, I'm going to also show you how to create a good portfolio. After showing you how to use all the softwares as a virtual assistant, I'm going to show you how to create a good portfolio, a good CV, a good cover letter, how to approach companies, how to respond to companies, how to approach interviews, and land a high-paying jobs. This video is on YouTube, but it's not just a YouTube video. This is a mentorship class. So if you find any difficulty with this video or this course, please kindly send me a DM and I will always respond and correct you when necessary. This course comes with practicals. Please, you must have to understand that it is not just hear me talk or hear me do what I'm doing and then you just some dummy stuff down and go. This course has to do with a lot of practicals, a lot of assignment. Please, especially for this particular class for today, we have 4 practicals. So if you are able to do this practicals, if you are able to do this assignment, that's what makes you a professional virtual assistant. So I'm encouraging you that after seeing me do all of this, please, I encourage you to practice it. Show me your result. I will correct you. And we have a community where we put all our virtual assistant students. Please kindly send me a DM. I will add you to that group so you can be able to network with others and become a professional. Remember, I am promising you that if you do everything step by step I'm going to be doing, at the end of the day, you will be able to get a job. In fact, I post jobs for people in Express Tech in our community. So send me a DM so that you can be able to join that group. And if you need a certificate as well, also send me a DM and I'll give you a good certificate that is well recognized everywhere around the world. Now, having done this introduction, let me now go into the course and then we begin. Now, the course title again is Virtual Assistants Full Course 2026. All right, so now let's proceed. The course outline is we are going to be doing the introduction to virtual assistant, which is what I will be doing for today. And then after that, we will teach you what Google Workspace tools are for all of them. We'll do code calling. We'll talk about plan like a pro, how to plan like a pro, master travel arrangements, and using all the tools that are there. We are going to be taking that step by step. Everything is not going to be in one video, right? But we are going to organize video by video. So keep checking on the channel. We'll be uploading the video. And then we are going to be talking about data entry, research, and meeting arrangement. We're going to be talking about project management for virtual assistant, how to do project management, the tools needed. We will teach you how to do that completely for free. And then the virtual assistant resume. We are to also talk about virtual assistant portfolio, cold and warm emails that get responses, LinkedIn profile, and we are going to also conclude this course. Now, there are more topics that we'll also be introducing that you will need. Please kindly follow us step by step. So for today, I'm just going to handle the first one, which is the introduction to virtual assistant. Now, why should you listen to me? Why am I the one teaching you this? Because I've been a virtual assistant for the past 3 years, even though I stopped working online and concentrated on teaching students. All right. Now, I was also a social media expert. In fact, even now, I still offer social media, my social media expertise to companies, helping them grow online. All right. I've done that for the past 4 years, working for brands in Abuja, particularly, and in US and Canada online. All right. And then I've also, of course, I'm a prolific writer. Those who know me as mini writer Dennis. So I have been a writer for several years, but I started professionally 7 years ago. And of course, I've been teaching online even when I was an undergraduate. I teach. So I'm not just teaching you some dummy stuff, something I learned somewhere. I'll be teaching you experience and knowledge. So if you have any question, tell me in the comment section. All right. Now let's go again. Now let's begin the course. But before we begin the course, if you're liking this video, please kindly tell me in the comment section. I am an active virtual assistant. Tell me in the comment section. I will respond to that. Now let's begin. Who is a virtual assistant? Remember, the course title is virtual assistant. Who is a virtual assistant? A virtual assistant is a professional who works remotely to complete specific tasks for their clients. A professional who work remotely. Virtual means online. Alright, so if you are doing a work that you enter bike or enter a vehicle to every day, that one is called on-site. Alright, we have three types of work. We have remote, we have on-site, we have hybrid. On-site is the one you attend every day. Hybrid is the one that you attend like 3 times in a week, do the other one from home. And remote is the one you completely do from home. So virtual assistant is a job that you do completely from home, helping company. A company can be in Canada, you are here doing it. So the point I want you to note here is that a virtual assistant is a professional. You see the reason why you need to follow us through this course and do the practicals, right? It's a professional. So you must be a professional in order to offer these skills, all right? And at the end of this course, I'm guaranteeing you that you'll be a professional, all right? A remote professional who support clients with admin, creative, or tech skills, or tech tasks, all right? So now, let's say let me give a world example. Let's say you have bought something from Amazon before, and let's say you bought a shoe and you have a problem with it. And on the Amazon website, you see contact us. You just click on contact us and it takes you to a page where you now start talking to somebody, complaining that, oh, the shoe I bought had something. The person that is responding to you is a virtual assistant. It's not the owner of Amazon. Now, let's say we have some people on influencers who post on Facebook, social media. They are not the one managing the accounts of themselves. The person in the back end managing those social media platforms for them is a virtual assistant. Now, let's say we have, let's say UBA. UBA has a Facebook page, Instagram page. Now, Tenny Elimelu have Facebook page. All these celebrities have pages on social media. They are not the ones managing this social media, except some specific ones. So when they hire somebody to do these tasks for them, the person who they hired may be in Calabar and then they may be in Lagos. So you are working remotely. It means that you're a virtual assistant. Let's say you're a graphic designer and then you want to you do graphics for a company in UK. So they send you their requirement, whatever they need, you do the graphic, you send to them. That is virtual assistant. All right. Now, the last example I want to give, which is very crucial to what we are doing, is that you are a PA to somebody. All right. Let's say somebody is in UK and he wants a personal assistant. So you can be here scheduling the person's email, doing whatever he wants you to do, communicating to you, helping him to organize his tasks, to complete his company project. You are a virtual assistant. Now, there's no difference between a virtual assistant, a PA, and sometimes they call it executive assistant. They are all the same. The only difference is that executive assistants and PA is physical work. You go there and work and come back to your house. But the reason why they put virtual is because you are doing it completely online. So when you are done with this course, you should be able to know how to offer most of these skills. And I'll be showing you all the skills, everything that they need you to offer as a virtual assistant from home. It may not be graphic designing, but the main executive assistant is what we are talking about in this class. Now let's proceed again. All right, so now what a VA does. A VA does data entry and research. You can be hired to do data entry and research. You can be hired to plan an executive's calendar and time management for a company or for a single business person. You can be hired to arrange trip reservations. If the person travels a lot, you can be hired to plan his travel arrangement, which will be taught in this class. You can be hired to manage emails. You can be hired to do project management. You can be hired to do a lot of things as a virtual assistant. We are going to be talking about all of them in this course. All right. So if you're a virtual assistant, you must understand verbal, virtual, and textual communication. We will talk about that as we proceed. Now, what a VA does, I've just explained that, but in summary, the person manages email bots, schedule appointments, handle customer service, perform administrative tasks, manage social media platforms, data entry tasks, preparing presentations, email marketing, etc. We are going to be talking about that. Now, why should you join the VA industry? You should join the VA industry because it's a growing demand. Almost everybody wants to work from home. I forget when last I actually work for somebody on going to their places. Entry vehicle, the money they pay you, it goes for transport and all of that. There are a lot of companies who wants to even work with people remotely because maybe some of them don't have physical offices and all of that. I heard of a company in 2024 that said they were going to launch this year, 2026, and it's a $1 billion company. But they are going to have only one physical employee. Other ones will be from home. You can see that the world is moving. So you need to move. So it's flexible. You don't need to calculate money for transport. You don't need to wake up in the morning, go out. You just need to wake up from your bed, sit down on your table, and your work begins. So that is why you should join the industry. And of course, you can check that the income is very high. All right, you are earning in dollar, you're earning in pounds. Like I'm going to be showing you some of the jobs that I will post jobs for you. This is a good cause that will give you money, and I'm guaranteeing you that. So there are a lot of jobs that will pay you, and there is no more, it's not much expenses. Sometimes the companies that hire you give you data allowance, so you don't even have to remove your money to buy data and all of that. So that is it. And then of course, it gives you opportunity to self-growth. Let's say somebody gives you a work to do. The person is not monitoring you. You don't know the work. You can enter YouTube and search and accomplish the work. But if they give you a task and your boss is sitting here, you are sitting here, you don't know how to do it, you will fumble. But this is an opportunity that gives you to self-growth. All right. Now, the VA boom, of course, we have mentioned this. Why 26 is the best is because more remote jobs are more than ever. Of course, we also have AI tools that will help us accomplish some of the tasks. I'm going to be showing you that as we continue in this course. Now, this course has up to 12 topics. So it's going to be like up to 12 videos. All right. So just follow me step by step. You need to take time and learn. Don't just jump within courses. All right. Now we have fields that needs virtual assistant. We have entrepreneurs and small business owners need virtual assistant. They need people like you. All right. Why did they need you? They need you to manage their email boxes, schedule appointments, handle customer service, and perform administrative tasks so that they can be able to focus on other things. They need you to do all of this. All right. So real estate agents, especially those who are doing well already in the real estate world, they need you to handle lead generation, generating leads for them. We are going to be showing you that as well, how to generate leads. Manage social media, we're going to show you how to do that. Update CRM, perform data entry tasks for them. We also have coaches and consultants. I'm a coach and I have 2 PAs. So they help me to do, and they are not with me here in Abuja. They are in different places. So they are virtual assistants. So they help me to manage scheduling. Sometimes if you're in my group, you'll notice that most of the tasks are being handled by my PAs. All right. So coaches and consultants also need people to manage their schedule, email marketing, data organization, allowing them to focus more. They allow me to create videos, make research to deliver value to students. All right. Online business owners, expectation for online business owners, people who own online businesses, manage e-commerce platforms, process orders, handle customer inquiries, etc. There are a lot of business owners whose business is on Amazon, whose business is on Temu. They don't have physical shops. So when you buy, they have a lot of people, inflows of customers. So they need people to attend to all these things. There are people like you, and we're going to be showing you how to do it in this course. All right. So these fields are, of course, number 5, authors and writers, people who write books. Of course, you can see that I have one book here with me. People who write these books, all right, they have people who help them to process this. If they are posting it on Amazon, KDP, or any platform, seller, etc., they need people to help them process orders and answer customers' inquiries. All right. So you also help them to manage their social media platform, etc. So we also, professionals also need virtual assistants. People like doctors, lawyers, they need people to assist them online. They need people to assist them remotely. How did they assist them? Manage schedules, email boards, and data entry, freeing up time for them to work on their own projects. All right. Social media influencers, all right. Of course, I've mentioned that from the beginning, that the social media influencers, like any social media influencer or celebrity, they are not the one managing most of the account by themselves. People are there, especially if you see that they are posting every time. They are not the one. They don't have that time. So you will be the one. They will hire you, and you are going to be opening your eyes to jobs that will give you opportunity to earn. All right. And then e-learning platforms like Udemy, Coursera, etc. Express Tech Academy also has an e-learning platform. All right. When you go there, buy course, for example, I've bought course from Udemy before. I've bought course from Coursera before. Sometimes you even chat the person who posts the course. They will never respond to you. But that's not like in this course. In this course, we are not selling it anywhere. We have a e-learning platform, but it's not operating yet. We will tell the public when it's operating. All right. So that is it for that. And then you can assist with course creation, manage online learning platform, handle customer student inquiries, and perform administrative tasks for them. These are just a few examples, but virtual assistant can support a wide range. Virtual assistant is a wide range. So after this course, you'll be able to choose your own niche. I want to show you that shortly. All right, so VA niches. Now remember, I said VA, a virtual assistant. If I say VA, mean virtual assistant, right? It's a very broad niche. It encompasses all. So all these things I've been mentioning: admin support, social media management, data entry and research, e-commerce and dropshipping, design and content creation, customer support, etc. It doesn't mean that when they hire you as a virtual assistant, you'll be the one to do all these jobs. No. Some people may just hire to be admin support. Some people may just hire you to do social media management. Some people may just hire to do data entry and etc. But in this course, we are going to show you how to do all of them. All right, we are going to show you how to do all of them. Then when you are looking for a job as a newbie, I will advise you to look for job. If you see data entry job, apply. If you see social media management job, apply. So when you test like 1 or 2 jobs, you will now know your niche, and then you now focus on it. But if you think you don't want to go wide, you can also start by basing on only one niche, which is, let's say, admin support. You just start basing there. You can also let me know. I can help you if I can. All right, so these are the niches, and this is all the tools will be, all tools for all of these will be handling them like two tools. All right, now before I go to what we have for today, let me talk about this: ethics and mindset. But before we talk about this, please kindly help me subscribe to the channel. It doesn't take you data, it doesn't take you anything. It only helps us, all right, to notice. It only helps us so that YouTube can promote our videos. And tell me in the comment section, I'm a virtual assistant. I will respond to you and know that you're following me. All right, now ethics and mindset. Remember, you are working remotely, you are working from home. The person does not know you. In most cases, when you want to be hired, they will actually ask you to fill a form that you are signing something that if anything of their property go missing or something, you expose their secret, something will happen. All right, they will arrest you, a lot of that. You will sign. Some of the companies will actually make you to sign such document. But the reason why I'm bringing this is because you are working remotely, and so they need to trust you. So you need to understand that a client's information is confidential. A client's information is not an information you discuss with your boyfriend, you discuss with your parents, you discuss with your colleagues or friends. A client's information is confidential. For example, let's say you're working for a lawyer and then the person has a case of a murder. Let's say he's trying to defend somebody. The person actually murdered the person, but he's trying to create documents to actually defend that case. And he's telling you that this case, the person really murdered the person, but I want to go and defend the person. So prepare a document for me. And then you go and tell somebody that, this case that is in court, somebody, you know already that that document, you leaked it out and you can be arrested for it. So a client's information is confidential and must not be disclosed to anybody else. Please, you have to take note of that. It's very important. Very, very important. You can be arrested because of this, no matter the location you are. So you have to understand that client information are confidential. Then delivering result over excuses. You see the reason why this introduction, I will hammer more on soft skills. The reason why I'm going to hammer on soft skills is because soft skills is what makes you to stay on a job. Technical skills will help you to get a job, but the soft skills, the inbuilt part of you, is what will make you to stay in a job. So stop giving excuses. All right. Stop giving excuses. So your client tells you, I need this job, so that in 24 hours, I need this, and in 24 hours, you're already giving excuse that there was no light in your place, that the data got finished. Stop giving excuses. If you don't give excuse, people will actually trust you and they will actually promote you. All right. Taking initiative, being solution focused. Always try to bring solution. Always try to ensure that you are always giving your boss some good ideas to grow his company. So by that, your boss will like you and always increase your salary. So these are the ethics I want you to understand. 1, client's information are confidential, and then delivering result over excuses, and of course, offer solution at most times. All right. Now, skills required for a VA. Now, this is we are entering the real course now. Skills required for a VA. A virtual assistant needs 2 types of skills. Number 1 is called soft skills, and number 2 is the hard skills. The hard skills is also called technical skills. That is, you know how to operate software. That's a technical skill. You know how to manage an email. That's a technical skill. You know how to do graphic design. Technical skill. You know how to manage social media. That's a technical skill. But soft skills are the inbuilt skills. All right. Let me make this example. Sometimes they used to say that a woman's beauty attracts a man, but his character makes the man to keep. Is it not? Is that not how they used to put it? Now, your beauty is like the technical skill, and your character is like the soft skill. So your that you know how to operate a skill, a software, your employer may employ you. But if you come and start behaving arrogantly, you can be fired even in a month. So that's why we need to talk about these two skills, and this is everything about virtual assistant. So for today, we're going to be handling the virtual assistant, the soft skills rather. And then subsequently, in all our videos, on all our classes, we're going to be talking about technical skills. But for today, we're going to start soft skills and end it. Then other skills, other classes will not be technical. Now, let's go. So, of course, these are the hard skills: managing a client inbox, internet research. You know how to do all of these things, creating meeting agenda, which we are going to be taught in this class step by step in all the videos. So this is the hard skills. You know how to do them, they are called technical skills. Then these are the soft skills. The soft skills I mentioned here are the communication skills, the listening skills, the confidentiality skill, the discretion skill, excellent and quality skill, time management skill, and emotional intelligence. And this is what we're going to be talking about today. Now, let me tell you something. Pick up your pen, pick up your paper, and write these things I'm about to say down, because this is the most important part of your journey in virtual assistant. Because in all the classes we'll be having, you may know how to do all of them, the technical skills. You may know how to do all these things you see here. But if you don't have that soft skills in you, you will actually lose your job, high-paying job you will suffer to get in just 3 days. Because some employers don't give a fuck, all right? they don't care. Once you are not humble enough, because that's what we're going to hammer on them in this particular video. So now let's go. So we're going to take the first one, which is the communication skill. So communication means giving and receiving information. Now, like I said, I'm talking to you already, so there's no need for you to talk to me. But I said, tell me in the comment section, I'm an active virtual assistant. So if you actually go to the comment section and click, I'm an active virtual assistant, it means that we have communicated. I talked to you to write a comment, you did it. So communication is giving an information and also receiving an information. So if maybe you ask a question in the comment section, I go back to responding, this is communication. So your boss called you and say, I need so and so something done. You say okay, and when you are done the job, you send it back to him. Communication have already been done. All right, so communication is giving and receiving information, and for you to give and receive information, you need to obey these 7 C's of communication I just put here for you. If you are talking to someone, you need to understand that number 1, your message needs to be clear. You can believe me that at least if it's not your network, I have been speaking clearly and you're hearing me very clearly, understandably. So your information needs to be clear. Number 2, your information needs to be concise. You don't need to beat around the bush, all right? Just go straight to the point. Because communicating with your boss is formal. It's not informal. Informal is you talking to your friend, you can gist, talk out there. But formal is you're talking to your boss, so go straight to the point. And then the next one is concrete. That information must be correct. All right, concrete and correct is almost the same thing. So your information must be correct. So if that information is not correct, please verify, ensure that it's authentic before you let it out. All right, then your information must be coherent, complete, and cautious. So your information must be complete. It must be complete. So don't give half information and begin to make your boss to begin to stress himself or begin to ask further questions. Your information must be correct. So when a boss gives you something and you are researching on something, as you are returning to communicate back to him, ensure that your communication will capture this. This is what makes it effective. All right. Now, communication as a virtual assistant, the best VA are proactive communicator. The best virtual assistants are proactive virtual. What is proactive? Proactive communicators give updates in advance with details without being asked, as opposed to reactive communicators. Now, let me explain this. Let's just leave grammar. Let me explain. Proactive communicators and reactive communicators are 2 different things. A reactive communicator is somebody, your boss come and say, I need a graphic designing for a project. Okay, thank you, sir. You do the graphic designing and send. You say, okay, I'm going for a meeting so where I need you to prepare a meeting arrangement, a meeting agenda for me. That one, and you okay, thank you, sir. You did it. So he's giving information, you are doing it. You are reacting to his information. But a proactive communicator is someone who resume work on Monday and send a form to his boss. Hello, boss. Good, welcome there. Happy New Week. What will you have me do for you this week? And this project you were doing somewhere, have you completed it? Should we continue from there? You are being proactive. So your boss will know that, oh, you are doing good. Yeah, you are somebody who knows what he's doing. Okay, this project did not go through. Why did these people don't hold this business with you? I think we should try this approach. That is a proactive. Okay, boss, for this project like this, what will you want me to do the whole of this week, Monday, Tuesday? When you create a form for him, he fills for you, and that is a proactive. So you need to be proactive and not reactive. If you do that, you will be able to retain your job and even get promotion within a short period of time. All right. Now, that is it. And then, of course, I have a test that I'll be doing at the end of this video. So the test is, you take a 5-minute test to know your communication thing. So we have four assignments a day, and I'll show you how to do them step by step at the end of this video. All right, so that you'll be able to replicate it and submit to me in the group. Or if you are watching it and you're not in my group, tell me, I will add you in the group. Send me a DM, I'll add you in the group. All right, so for now, let's leave it, and then we'll do it at the end. So if you did it well, I will also tell you in the group, good job. All right, now the second skill is listening. The second soft skills. Remember, we are talking about soft skills. The first one we said is communication. The second one is listening. Now, there's one thing to communicate to somebody, there's another thing to listen. Listening is paying full attention to what someone is saying, understanding their message, and responding thoughtfully. Right? If that communication is on video using, let's say, Google Meet, Zoom, or anything, which we are going to be showing you how to use them. Yeah, as your boss is talking to you, look at him, look at his eyes, eyeball to eyeball. As he's talking to you, be nodding your head to let him know that you are also understanding. If it's on phone or WhatsApp, there's no need, since it's not visual. All right, but you need to understand that you need to pay attention to whatever your boss is saying to you per time. And then you also need to understand that you also can ask questions when you don't understand. But please, when your boss is saying something, don't stock anything. Just keep quiet. All right, keep quiet until when it's done. You can even say, are you done what you're saying, before you can say your own. All right, so allow him to finish. It's not that you're talking, I ask you to do this thing, no, allow him to, even if he's quarreling, you allow him to finish. All right, so that's it. All right, so and is it how to be a good listener? Pay attention and make eye contact. I just said that, and then quote what the person says. So if he said, I need to do a graphic designing with a red and white background, when he's done, you can say, if I get you correctly, you want me to make a graphics with a red and white background carrying so and so. He will say yes. By then, that information will have been authentic to you. All right, so that's that. All right, now the next thing is confidentiality. I don't want to hammer more on this because we have actually talked about it in the beginning. Confidentiality means keeping a secret and not giving information that is not yours. Please, you will be working with bigger brands, which I'll be introducing to you. Please don't give out information that is not your own. Please. All right, so that is it. So the next skill is excellent and quality. The next soft skill is excellent and quality. I'm begging you in the name of God, please, if your boss gives you a work, if your boss gives you a job, ensure that you try all your best, the whole best, to ensure that that job comes out well. Ensure that that job is of good quality. That is, you should, in fact, if you look at this slide, you will notice that the slide is beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? It's because I took my time to do it, or to prepare it. So ensure that your job is excellent, that your boss will even tell you well done or thank you. All right, don't rush things. You see, our generation, the younger youth, we rush things a lot. Now, for some of you that are taking this course, some of you will take this, like I told you, the videos can be up to like 12 for ensure that it covers all the area. Some of you maybe watch this video, second one, third one, you give up. You begin to give excuses of light and all of that. Now, this is something that is free. All right, and then of course excuses are there. So stop rushing things. You just want something that you learn from this video. From here, you start making money. Making money online does not work like that. You need to equip yourself with a skill. And in this year, please ensure that this is a skill that you spend your time to learn. So when you are offering this job to your boss, please kindly ensure that it's of good quality. So excellent means your desire to excel and provide quality, and quality means giving the best result. See, those who know me knows, if I'm handling a class, I'm doing anything, I do it my best. All right, I give my best. All right, so that's why soft skill is very important. Discretion means behaving or speaking in a way to avoid offense. All right. So when you're talking to somebody, let's say you're in the customer service department or you're in the admin support, for example, there are a lot of customers who will come and query you and shout at you and talk and say things as if maybe you are the one that, they will say things as if you are the one that sold them the product. They don't know that the person you are just an admin support. You are an admin support or admin, technical admin, or you're customer support, but you are representing that brand. So it means that you are the owner of that brand, even though you are not. So if they are talking to you, they don't care whoever posts the product or whoever sells the product. They see you as the person who owns the product, so they can release their anger on you. So as a virtual assistant, you must learn how to speak without causing offense, and you must learn how to calm people down. Now, if you're also working as a PA or as a virtual assistant directly to somebody, it means that you'll be coordinating projects. Like we're going to be showing you how to do project management. So you're going to be managing a lot of people. So you're just like working directly with your boss. All right. You're working directly with your boss. So everybody working under your boss, you are under him. Remember, a PA, people sees PA before the boss. All right. So imagine other workers having issues and you don't know how to manage this. So you need to have that leadership skills. All right. So discretion is speaking to people or helping people solve their problem without causing any offense. You have to learn that. If you have to implemental issues, you have to learn that and code yourself in this virtual assistant course. All right. Time management means that managing your time. Your boss says, give me this work before 24 hours. You should not give him 48 hours. You need to learn how to plan your time. And I'm going to be showing you how to do that in this particular course. All right. So now let's go. And then time management tools, we have prioritization metrics. You can use it to manage your time. You can also use Google Calendar. You can use Trello. You can use Asana. All these tools here, we are going to be practicing it here. But for this today, we are going to be practicing prioritization metrics. Then other classes, we are going to be using Google Calendar, Trello, Asana, etc. All right. So that is that for this time management. You need to know how to manage your time. In fact, me, I have this thing here. You see this thing I have here. I buy it every year, and this one bundle like this helps me to cover the whole full year, and it helps me to actually every day I write my to-do list. I do everything, paste it on my board, and then everything goes well for me. So you as a virtual assistant, you don't need this. Because you're working remote, because this thing is physical. That's why I buy it. If I'm working remotely, we'll be using metrics or Google Calendar or Trello, Asana, or any of them. So I'll be teaching you how to use them and all of that. All right. So I'm also, of course, I said we have a test for it, how to use it. I will show you at the end of this video. Now, emotional intelligence. This is managing your emotions and that of others. Like I just explained in an example, you see, there are people who buy products from Amazon and the product did not work. You will know, maybe if they buy a product and the product fails to work, and before they will just start looking for customer support or technical support immediately. And once they pick your call, they are going to bombard you with query. You are going to curse you, even though you are not the owner of the product. You are only working as admin, but you receive all those things. So you need to learn how to manage yourself, manage your emotions. Somebody say, you are stupid. How can I buy this product for $1,000 and this product is not working after just one day? You are told you stupid, and you are not the one who sold in the product. So you need to know how to manage your emotions. If you are not somebody who coordinates, you just respond immediately and then begin to exchange words. But no, you need to act professional. Remember, a virtual assistant is a professional. So you need to learn how to manage your emotions. If you have the implemental issues, you need to learn how to cool things down because you are working with people. All right. Now, on emotional intelligence, we have dimensions of emotional intelligence. We have conflict management. We have inspirational management. We have a leadership. We have empathy. Now, conflict management is when maybe you are working as a personal assistant to someone online, and then you are managing his staff. All right, you are doing project management, managing his staff. Let's say a problem comes within this staff and all of that. You can learn how to manage the two. All right, and give reports to your boss. And then inspirational, you need to work in a way that it will inspire other people to also work very well. So that's why you need to be a professional. You need to be on top of your work. You need to be excellent. You need to have quality in your work so that you can inspire other people. All right. Then you also have empathy. Empathy is putting yourself in another person's shoe. All right, so that you can feel the pain of the person, so that you can be able to know how to respond or handle that matter. For example, if somebody say he bought a shoe, sorry, let's say a wristwatch, for example, like the wristwatch like this, let's say you bought it from Amazon for $1,000, and if you brought the work, when they delivered the work to him, the watch was not working, and immediately he contact customer support, and it's you are the one online, and he starts quarreling and start, causing problem, start saying all kinds of things. Instead of you being provoked, put yourself in his shoe. What if you were the one who bought that watch for $1,000 and did not work? Will you just allow $1,000 to just go like that? So you see, you can see. All right, so please, before we continue, of course, we will soon end. Before we now go to the practicals, please kindly help me subscribe to the channel, like this video. I really appreciate that, please. You can share it with your colleagues or whoever wants to be virtual assistant, and tell me in the comment section, Coach Dennis, you are the best. This is the second time. Coach Dennis, you are the best. The first one was, I am an active virtual assistant. This one is, Coach Dennis, you are the best. Thank you so much, and I like that. All right, so now let's continue. Now, the conclusion and key takeaways is becoming a successful virtual assistant starts with understanding your strengths. Now, you cannot understand your strength from the beginning. All right, understanding your strength and continuing improving your skills. All right, and staying consistent. Now, we have said that we are different niches in virtual assistant, but now you cannot understand your strength. So it's after we are done with the whole course that you now understand that, oh, I'm good for customer support, I'm good with social media management, I'm good with tech automation, I'm good with project management, etc. So you now know where to. So when you understand where your strength lies and where your weakness lies, you now magnify your strengths, being consistent in it, continue learning, and then you get jobs. All right, so it starts with understanding where your strength lies and continuously improving your skills. So that's why I will advise you not to miss any of the classes. Complete the whole of them, complete the whole classes, and ensure that I add you to the group where you look for jobs, because it's not just about taking the course, it's about you getting a job. That's my main concern. So thank you. Now let's proceed. Now, before I go to the final conclusion, let me tell you about this. Now, let me tell you, you see, succeeding online takes a lot of time. You have to learn, you have to learn, you have to learn, you have to keep learning. Learning never stops, all right? Now, I keep learning every day. I buy courses. I still buy courses. I am a coach. I teach more than 10 courses. I know more than 10. I know how to teach graphic designing. I know how to teach social media management. I know how to teach a lot of them. I still teach them because I have hands-on experience. I devoted my time working for people in these brands. Now, I still find myself learning, even though these are things I know, but there's an upgrade every day I learn. So never stop learning. Now, what is greed? I want to imbibe greed mindset in virtual assistant. Greed is, they say it's in normal pidgin, they do you, or something, they do you. All right, they give you money, they do you. Please, normally that greed aspect is not good. All right, even the Bible, I'm a Christian, the Bible says it's not good, but in the aspect of learning and knowledge, greed is good. And that's the strategy I've implemented that has helped me over time. All right, so implement greed. I learned virtual assistant introduction. It never do me. I learned the second class on project management. It never do me. I learned tech. It never do me. So you keep going and keep going until you pack yourself with knowledge, such that if you get a high paying job, you'll be number one and your salary can be increased even in less than 6 months. All right, so that is that. Now, we also have peer-to-peer coaching. Now, this is the conclusion, and from the subsequent classes, we are going to be covering Google Workspace tools. That will be my next class. And then Plan Like a Pro, data entry, and all of this. So we are going to be concluding, continuing from here. All right. Now we have 4 assignments. Number 1 is time management. Number 2 is peer-to-peer coaching. Number 3 is I think I will just show you. Even though I forgot, but there are 4. All right. So let me just show you. So let me just show you practically how to do those things. Now let's go. All right. Now I'm going to start with peer-to-peer coaching. A peer-to-peer coaching is, I want you to actually talk, because you know that virtual assistant is about you talking to somebody. It's about you, communicating with your boss, communicating with people. So peer-to-peer coaching is designed so that you can be able to learn how to communicate with people. So if you're in my group, please pay attention to this information. If you're in my group and you're taking this course, pay attention to this information, because a lot of students have problem with what I'm about to explain. Now, The link of this thing will be added in the video description. All the links, the 4 links, will be added to the video description. Go to the video description and pick all the links. Click on this one, it will bring you here. Then you click here and download it. Now, when you download it, you join my discussion group on WhatsApp. Then you ask on the WhatsApp group, who is ready to pair with me? All right, who is ready to pair with me? Then from there, somebody will say, oh, I'm ready. Private chat the person. All right. So, but don't do, you can do just one-on-one only. All right. Now, when somebody comes to your day and say, oh, this is my peer, this is my colleague that we are going to pair together, then all of you will have this particular document. Then you are now going to go through it and answer this question. Now, you answer this question. Number one, this coaching guide. Number one, prepare for the call. So the 2 of you will prepare for the call. Number 2, begin with introduction. So you're going to begin introduction. Oh, what is your name? Your colleague will tell you, you tell him, and then share a fun or something interesting about yourselves. So he will tell you, you will tell him on a call. Either it's a WhatsApp call, or you decide to do it on Zoom, or you decide to do a Google Meet. I don't care. Even if it's direct call, I don't care. But ensure that you make a call and talk to the person, even though you don't know the person. All right. Now, coaching session 1. When you're done with number 2, coaching session 1, participant A as a coach, participant B as coachee. So if you are doing it, you will be a coach, she will be a coachee, somebody you are trying to coach. All right. And then you are going to ask yourself this question. Ask your coachee. I'm going to ask my coachee, what are your key strengths as a virtual assistant from what you learned in this video? And then what skills do you feel confident in? All these questions, you answer them, blah, blah, blah. Share your thoughts on the Express Tech Academy Virtual Assistant Program. Just answer all these questions. Then number 4, swap the role. So you were the coach, she was the coachee. So you now swap the role. He will become the coach, you become the coachee, and you begin the process again. Repeat the same questions over time, like all of this. It's clear. Please, if it's not clear, rewatch the video. All right. Now, number 5, wrap up the discussion in 10 minutes, summarize everything. Thank your partner for being amazing and making this call a reality. Each participant should set 1 actionable commitment for the next week. Set 1 actionable commitment. What will you be doing to ensure that this course benefits you? Set it. All right. Submission templates. How will you now submit your assignment? Because as you are making those calls, you jot some things down. As he's telling you, jot some things down. So you now answer. Now, just, of course, you know how to do MS Word or Google Docs. All right. You can use MS Word or Google Docs too. In our next class, I'm going to teach you how to use Google Docs. But before then, you can just use MS Word or Google Docs on your phone or your laptop, anyone. This is a course you can do with phone. All right. So now you can see partners' names. All right. You can insert the name, date of the call, the date you made the call, modality of the call. Is it WhatsApp call, Zoom, etc.? Where were you nervous before during the call? Be sincere to yourself. So answer all these calls and submit that link. I prefer you use Google Docs. Just go to Google and type Google Docs and use Google Docs. As Google Docs is like MS Word, but that MS Word is owned by Microsoft. The Google Docs is owned by Google. So use the Google Docs, copy the link only. All right, not this. Copy the link only. After you do everything like this, then submit the link that I will use to access all this. I will grade you from there. This is assignment number 1. Please, if you are, let me tell you, I'm happy. You know why I'm happy? Because I know what I'm giving. If you follow this thing step by step, there's no how I will mentor you and you not get a job. But if you try to jump steps, I won't know how to help you. All right, so just follow me, right? So this is it. Then let's come here, and then the next thing we need to do is interpersonal communication skill test. We need to do communication skill test, interpersonal, with someone else. So this link also will be added to the group, will be added to the video description. But most times, some of those links, if you click them, they may not take you to this place. All right. But what you will do is that if this link did not take you to this group test, what you do is go to Google and type interpersonal communication skill test queendom.com. Just type it on Google like that. Interpersonal communication skill test queendom.com. Then you click the first link. It will take you directly here. But the links are already in the video description. That's if they did not work. That's why you do the second one. All right. Now let's do the test. So we click on get started. Just follow me. See how I'm doing it. Do it and submit it to me. All right. So the network is a bit slow. All right. This is it. Now let's answer some of these questions. This is what we do. Now, I will not spend time to read all these things. All right. I don't want to spend time to read all these things because this is a video and I don't want it to be longer. All right. This is a video and I don't want it to be longer, but you take your time so you have good scores. So I can detect the mood of mood of others by looking at them as we, so most times just check. I'm just choosing anything because I don't want the video to, but you settle down, answer them according to what you like. All right. And then close and then click on continue. So this is 33. Let's continue the test. I don't want to read anything, please, because I will be taking time, but you read it. All right. Then the last one. Okay, let me read this. I have to repeat myself often because people don't, I don't want to read it, please. Sorry to not. Okay, clean. And then let's see. These are 25 tests. All right. So scroll down. Sorry. This take us to the next step. We are done with that first step. You can put all this information if you like, but here I say, are you a person with a disability? So let's just click here. Gender, I'm a male. Date of birth, let me just put January. Okay, let me just put my normal May. I don't want to put the normal thing, all right, but let me just choose anything here. Oh, let me choose something closer, please, so that they will not think anything. All right, so let me just choose 90. Then what is your country of residence? Just Nigeria. Please pay attention, please. I know that the video is becoming long, but you need to understand Nigeria. You need to understand that I need to do it right. Which of the following is your cultural identity? I'm an African. Please, I'm an African. All right. So are you a person with a disability? As by the, no, I am not a person with a disability. Disability is if you have anything, any deformity on your body. I don't have any deformity at all. All right. So if you have, you can put. So please select the disability or you have been officially disabled with. Physical or impairment, system disability. I don't have any of this, please. So I don't have any, I'll just leave it. So let's just scroll down and then see this. Which groups are at ease interacting? Check all they apply. Which groups are at ease interacting? With which group rather? With which groups are at ease interacting? People of alternative genders. People at different sexual orientation. No. People of much younger than me. Yes. Then just choose some dummy stuff here, please. I don't want to continue all these things. So let's click on sports, weather, medical care, spirituality. Okay, that's good. And click on score my test. So you can just choose anything. I have 88, even though I did not do it, even though I did not take time. I have 88. So you just take your time and answer it. Now, if you think that you did not understand me, I was too fast, please revise the video and watch it back again. All right, because you must do this correct. Now, when you are done with this, whether it's from your phone or your laptop, you can now screenshot it and send to the group as your evidence. Now, if you are doing it from your laptop, you click Ctrl plus Shift down and press arrow. Then you now draw it, drag it like this and screenshot it. But if it's your phone, you know how to do that. Or if you're using a laptop, you can check and see if you can see print screen on your keyboard. If there's print screen there, click it. Then you drag where you want to screenshot and screenshot it. Then that is the interpersonal communication skill. We are done. Then the next one, which is the third one, is time management skill. Now remember again that the links will be in the video description, but if you click on them and they did not take you here, what you need to do is go to Google and type time management skill test with what you are seeing here and put quendom.com at the end. Then the first link, click it, it will bring you here. All right. If the first link did not work, click the second link. It will always bring you here. Now let's click on get started and do the time management skill. All right, so it's still loading and let's just give it some few time. All right, so time management skill, we have only 10 questions. I find myself using the things done. Please, I don't want to actually read these things. You said that the video will not be too long, but you take your time. So I choose on one, completely true. I don't even know what I'm taking, but I just want to go. But even though I have not get all the complete answer, but I want you to get higher scores, right? Even if you don't have higher scores, don't bother. It's not a do or die something. You can even repeat the test, the test rather, if you want to, all right? So if I scroll down, you can see that I have overall score 74 for time management. I have 74. So I didn't read them. I just clicked anything, you have 74. But you take your time. You can even get 100. Can even get 100. But even if you don't get 100, it doesn't matter. Then when you are done, screenshot this and then also send as evidence. Now the last but not the least in the assignment is Eisenhower metrics. Remember that when we were talking about time management skill, I talk about things to manage your time. I talk about Google Calendar, Trello, Asana, and I also talk about prioritization metrics. This is the prioritization metrics. Now, if the link will be in the Google video description for you to actually come here. When you come here, you can click here to download it if you want to. You can click here to download it if you want to. If you don't want to download it, you can work with it directly from here. Now, this prioritization metrics, if you don't find it in the video description, you can also come to Google and type Eisenhower metrics with this thing you are seeing here .com, and it will bring you here. The very first link here, if you open it, it will give you exactly this. All right. Now, this metrics you are seeing here is something like what I just showed you here. All right, it's just to manage your time and other things. All right, so it's just to manage your time. So what you do is here I bring out one paper every day. I write down my to-do list, things that are important to me, things that are not important to me. All right, so that's what we're going to be using Eisenhower metrics to do. So if you resume work as a virtual assistant on Monday, for example, you can now write, I will not watch movies today. This is what I'll be doing today, so that it will guide your workflow. All right, that's what this is all about. So with that, we'll now come here, and then so you can now see that this is so is classified under urgent, not urgent, and then here we have do immediately. This side is urgent, and under urgent we have do immediately. This one we have delegate for completion. This one we have plan and prioritize. This one we have delete this task. All right, so what are the tasks that you want to do immediately? Now let me say for myself as a normal person, I'm not saying that I'm working for somebody. For myself, if I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is or the things that I like to do immediately is, for example, I learn. I learn every day. I learn with videos. And then okay, let me not use myself because I'm teaching virtual assistant. So if I use myself, it will not be good. So let me use as if I'm working for somebody as a virtual assistant. All right, so if I wake up in the morning, what I will do is I will update the CRM tool, and then later I will contact my boss for inquiries or anything. And then the next thing is, right, I will design graphics. Then maybe the next thing to do immediately is I will have to post on the company's page. All right, so these are things that are urgent for me, that your boss say, I need them under 24 hours. These were the things. So I just put them here so that I can be able to do them immediately. All right, now I'll now put and say, okay, other ones he said I should let's say he said I should schedule his calendar. So I can allow somebody to do this for me. All right, let's say I can allow this for you. So I will now schedule that. Okay, schedule his calendar. Somebody can do this for me. And preparing PowerPoint, somebody can do this for me. So I'm just doing this as an example, right? So these are things you'll be learning here, right? And then for this, plan and prioritize. Then these things are not the things that are urgent. Okay, let's say he wants you to do trip reservation for him. He's traveling next month, so it's not that urgent. So you can put it here, trip reservation, and then other things that maybe may not be urgent. Let's say you can do pickup is not urgent, so you can just leave it as urgent. Then these tasks are not tasks that I was supposed to do at all, that delete them. So if I wake up in a day, for me to accomplish this, I will not watch movie. I will not watch movie. I will not touch my phone. Let's say I will not watch cartoon, for people that will write cartoon, and then all these things. Let's say I will not do workouts. not do workouts, etc. So this is how to do it, and this thing like this helps you to organize. So when you wake up every day, you open this thing like this, you see that, oh, you have already prepared it. Number one, of this CRM2, you go and do it. When you are done, you return back. Design graphics, you go and do it. When you are done, you come here, you tick it, you are done. If you are doing design graphic, oh, you are done. This one's trip reservation, at the end of the day, you did it, you are done. Now, under reservation, at the end of the day, did I watch movie? I did not watch movie. Oh, I'm done with it. Oh, did you touch my phone? Oh, I actually touched my phone, so you leave it. Oh, I watch cartoon. I did not watch cartoon. You leave it. You can see that these are like, and this metrics, you download it every single day. Yes, you download it every single day. So when you come here, that's why I say when you come here, download. So that when the next day, if you need it again, you come to the same website again, download it again and use, instead of this. This one is online. So if your boss asks you how your work routine looks like, you can actually send him a copy of this. All right. So that's that. So we have come to the end of this course. We have come to the end of this introduction for today. In subsequent classes, we'll be talking about all the tools, the trip reservation tools that we are going to be using, project management, Google Calendar, Google Workspace tools, and all the tools that will make you a professional virtual assistant. I am very sure that whatever we are giving you in this video will make you a pro in becoming a virtual assistant. I'm very sure of this because I will cover every aspect. It will be as if you pay me thousands of dollars for this course, but it will be for free. The only thing you need to do is share it with people who need it, and then subscribe to my channel. And of course, at the end, tell me, I watched to the end of this video. Coach, you are the best. I watched to the end of this video. Coach, you are the best. And then if you don't understand, tell me in the comment section whatever you don't understand. I will also help you. Now, if you also need my number, I'll put it in the video description so they can also chat me on WhatsApp to help you. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.